Thanks very much. Well, certainly very excited about the championship moving into 2012. It's my 16th year involved in the championship, and I've never seen a rider line up like we've got this year. The depth of talent is fantastic. Just chatting with Jay Marmont earlier, there's more international riders on factory teams than Aussies, so we've certainly got our work ahead of us. It's come a long way, the championship, since we first got involved in 1997. And every year we try to improve some things, and we're delighted to welcome on board in the championship at Monster Energy. We're very excited to have them on board. They're very progressive in the way that they market and promote to the demographic and to all the people out there. Their commitment to motorcycle sport, in particular the off-road sport, is second to none. So we're very excited, and we thank them and Adrian and all the crew for getting on board with us, and we'll work hard to make sure that the partnership is a long-standing one.
For us, this is one of our I guess, trophy, sort of child, I guess, as far as motocross. This is kind of where we established ourselves as a brand. Moto and surf and skate and a lot of the things that we do as a company, but really the heritage and I think the following for Monster has really come from Moto, and I think it's for me it's extremely important to work with Kevin and to work with the team to sort of take it, I think, to the next level, and also to probably bring it back down to let's understand really what it's going to drive to help drive people to come along to this event. We've been obviously a big fan of the Supercross. Unfortunately, we've had a couple of unlucky years as far as the weather as well, but I don't think we have it there. We don't have the crowds and we don't have the capacity to what I want to build or what Monster wants to build, I think, for Supercross in this country. And unfortunately, it sort of has taken a step back from where we kind of hoped it to go to. But, working with Kevin is very open to our ideas and what we want to do and how we want to establish the brand within the MX Nationals. And also we bring a lot to the party. We've got a great team that works for Monster that are very passionate about the sport, me being one of them. Dave Ellis, who heads up obviously all the events and sponsorship for Monster as well. So we have a lot vested in this personally, and also from a company side that we want to really take this to the next level. And I think I will guarantee you pretty much 100% that you will see another level when we're involved, because we're very passionate and we want to drive consumer awareness, we want to drive consumer promotions, we want to drive the up and down the street people that are going to come to these all the time, which is probably 50%, 60% of the people that are coming to these events. But not only that, we want to drive new spectators, and if we can drive new spectators, then we can drive more awareness for every brand that's part of this. I mean, the most important thing for me is not to us as a brand to have obviously our vision, and I have Jay here and everything else to win motos, but it's also to make sure the sponsors that we have involved, some of the big sponsors obviously as well, like Carlton and a few of these companies, that they stick around and they see the value in the proposition of MX Nationals, and that's really what we want to drive for 2012, 2013, and continue the relationship, for a long time with Kevin.
The international lineup is sensational. I think this championship, now going to 10 rounds, will be seen around the world as a championship that creates a stepping stone into the very lucrative AMA series. And certainly we know that they're looking back here. Ben Townley, we've already heard him say in some of his press statements that he's keen to go back to the US, and this is the platform he's hoping to do that from. We've seen some great success with some of our riders here moving to America, so we're really excited about that. I think we've got representatives from 6 different countries so far entered, so there's really a good international rider lineup, and that's really going to make the championship strong this year. The depth in the championship, there's 11 guys that I look at on paper in Pro Open that can win motos, and probably 5 guys capable of winning the championship. If you look at the MX2, the Pro Light category, there's clearly 11 guys in that can win races, and probably 3 or 4 that can win the championship. And there's a lot of new names coming out of the junior ranks into the Pirelli under-19s, and that's going to be a very competitive class. So all the way through, we're going to see great depth in the championship.
Yeah, well, I haven't really had much of a break, really. I finished Brisbane and, pretty much got into testing straight away with the team. And, everything went really good. Just, get to know the bike, get to feel the new surroundings around me, and, just getting to know the bike, really, just putting seat time on it and trying to figure out what works for me. It's like anything, you've got to go the wrong way before you get to know the right way, and I really feel that at this point we're looking good, and yeah, just keen and ready to go.
Obviously coming over here is big thing because, like I seen Conxie's set up, and it's nothing like what we've got over in England. It's like a proper factory team in the world with his rig, with all the bikes. The testing we've done, it's just unbelievable what we've done. And the mechanic, Marty, he's put a lot of effort in and all how we're doing. And I think the way we're going at the moment, I think we've got a real good team with me, Ben and Ford. And I think we're definitely going to give it a run for Jay, a run for his money. And hopefully we can be consistent and be on the podium every time out. So I'm counting down the days now, just real excited. I just can't wait to get out there and do some riding.
You know, every championship's tough in its own, and you know, from 2008 I felt like I was, you know, kind of given that one, and you know, every championship since then I've really had to work for it, and you know, it all prepares me for this. I just feel that this year is just going to be as tough as every other year, and you know, with Ben coming over, Brad, Billy, like the depth in the field, like, you know, you don't have to be told about it. You can see it. We're all true motocross fans, and we all know how quick and fast all them guys are. But you know, every rider's going to, you know, have their good days and bad days, and I know it's going to be tough, but at the end of the day, just got to be prepared, stay injury free, and I think it'll be good. So it definitely keeps me going as a rider. I'm looking forward to the new challenges of racing guys like Brad and Ben, and these guys that come over here trying to win our Australian Championship. But I'm just looking forward to it. I know the team's they're doing everything what we can at the moment. We've got some new sponsors on board, and everyone's just really excited, and it's a new challenge for me, and just looking forward to it. So yeah, bring it on.
Out of the 10 rounds, 4 of the rounds are going to be two-day events. One of the things that we've really seen, you know, with the success of our final round at Coolum, the two-day, it attracts more people, more riders. We've seen 2 categories of vets at that championship, and it worked well. We added quads as a support class, the Pro Quads, to Coolum last year. They will now be at 2 rounds of the championship as an Australian championship. The vets are now an Australian championship, not just a cup, so we've got those. And we've also added some amateur classes. The third round in Wonthaggi, we're going to be running 2 junior categories and a B and C grade support. And in Western Australia, we'll have a rookies class for 13 to 15-year-olds and a B and C grade support. Really, the amateurs, you know, are part of what keeps the industry going. They're a big part of what we do, and we really want them to feel a part of it. It is our aim in 2013 to look to create a one-off big amateur championship event similar to the Loretta Lynn's for all the senior riders. We have so many competitors across Australia who get to race but don't get to that national level, so we're giving them the opportunity to come along. It's pretty much what the Thumper Nats did for the clubman classes. It gave them the opportunity to be in the paddock, to be on the track and experience what the pros experience. So we've added that to the championship this year, and we're really looking forward to that.
We've done a fair bit of testing with the formats over the past few years and with Super X, and I think WM have found out the combination that works, and for me I think it's going to work pretty good. Racing's racing, no matter, you know, who the best rider is on the day, it's still racing, and there's so much that can happen. You know, there's crashes in first turn, there's so much that can happen on the day. So but I think the formats are one thing that's going to probably suit any rider that's basically in form. It's like I said, it's racing, anything can happen. Not always the quickest rider always wins. So having the 2 15-minute races, you're going to need that sprint, you know, agility, and then obviously the 30-minute at the end of the day, you're going to need the fitness. So no matter what way you look at it, I don't think any format suits any particular rider, but you just got to be smart, and yeah, I think it'll be good.